Welcome to Week 4 Power Rankings, and by Week 4 we mean only Week 4.
It's nice because we put our blinders on,
Yeah.
we ignore everything that happened in previous weeks, and we make a bunch of Patriots fans mad because we're not talking about their team.
Yeah, they didn't play this week, but you know who did? I think we're in agreement in the team that had the best win in Week 4. That'd be the Falcons.
Man, just start to finish, they just pounded the Texans.
Ass whomping.
Yeah.
I mean, part of that has to do with they're the Texans,
They
and
are the
that's
Texans.
just what they're doing this year is looking terrible. But the Falcons just, in addition to the high-powered offense, now we have the defense looking great as well.
And what I like about the offense so far is that they figured out ways to find multiple weapons. It's not just Julio Jones. Like Leonard Hankerson had a really good game.
Although if they had Julio Jones and a second Julio Jones,
that would be pretty
that would be
awesome.
unstoppable.
That would be pretty awesome.
Let's talk about the number 2 team, which is the Bengals.
Yeah.
Undefeated, not that their record matters, because we're only talking about their impressive win over the Chiefs.
It feels weird to say this.
They withstood the onslaught of field goals.
Andy Dalton's playing really, really well.
It's scary, right?
And between that and the fact that Cincinnati is finally healthy for the first time in, 8 seasons or something,
Yeah.
they're kind of a scary team right now.
Yeah, at least until week 1 of the playoffs. Zing! Got him good. The third team in our power rankings, a little bit of a tricky one. I'm saying the Jets.
Let's walk through. I mean, the Jets, granted, had a pretty definitive victory over the Dolphins,
Sure.
who are not a good team, but
I will say this, bonus points for getting a coach fired.
Getting a
The
coach.
Jets are the only team that had such a definitive win that the opposing coach got fired. And that, to me, is worth the number 3 spot in the
I
power
love
rankings.
an early coach firing because it's like buying a new car and immediately saying, I don't know why I bought this Audi
Yeah.
TT. I don't want it.
And instead of returning it, you just drive it right off the cliff.
Total it and hope that you can
Dive
get
out at the
insurance
last
money.
second.
Thank you, Geico!
Speaking of insurance fraud, let's go to Arizona. The Rams had the 4th best win of the week, going on the road and beating a previously unbeaten Cardinals team. And I think that this is part of it. The Cardinals cooled off a little bit, didn't get quite the same red zone efficiency that they had the first couple of weeks, but that's to the credit of the Rams defense.
The other thing the Rams finally got to see was Todd Gurley.
Oh my.
Just, especially in the 4th quarter of this game when they needed to finally shut the door on the Cardinals, he was scary good.
Yeah, he's a very heavy wooden, oaken door slamming shut on teams.
And it's Jeff Fisher, so you know he'll use all these weapons wisely for the rest of the year.
Yeah, he maximizes his talent on offense, that's for sure. And finally, the number 5 team, a team with the Super Bowl winning quarterback, went on the road and won by 2 touchdowns. Who am I talking about, Ryan?
You're probably talking about the Packers, I assume.
Incorrect. I say the Giants.
All right,
the
that's
Giants,
fair.
because here's the thing. I mean, if you go into San Francisco, only score 17 points, how do you let the Niners score a field goal? That's not that impressive
That's
to me. But going into Buffalo with a solid, a team's got a solid defense. You knock out 3 touchdowns against them, win 24-10. Sure, I'll say the Giants is number 5.
You know, people knock Buffalo as a city, but they're really kind hosts because you show up and they're just like, here are 100 penalty yards for you. We're so happy to see you.
That's a real nice one. That's what the live by the sword, die by the sword. That's Rex Ryan.
The Rex Ryan Crudy tale.
He's gonna give you that aggressiveness and also 75 yards in unsportsmanlike penalties. So there you have it, our Week 4 power rankings, or at least the top 5 teams in the NFL. Hey, sorry Packers, sorry Patriots, maybe next week.